Alright, hey there everybody, this is Barry from the Sucky Gamers, and today I'm gonna show you a tutorial on how to create a Minecraft server without any port forwarding or anything like that. And the way we're gonna do that is using a program called Hamachi. Um, and you might be wanting to find this tutorial because you want an alternative to having to forward your ports. It's simple as that. Maybe you're not able to, or you don't know how to, and you don't want to try, or like maybe you're younger and your parents won't allow you to, or you might think it's a security risk that you're not willing to take. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into it because I don't want to make this video too long because I want it to be informative but short. So first things first, we want to download Hamachi, which is the program that we need to do this. So, firstly, we want to go to Google and type in Hamachi, Hamachi, in Google search. And the very first search result should be the one that you want to click on, which is just download logme and Hamachi, and it's from secure.logmein.com. So click on that, and it should open a page that looks like this. Now we want to get the unmanaged version of Hamachi, which is this one, and you want to make sure you click this box down here and then click download now. And you want to download that file or that you get and then run it and install it and everything like that. And once you do that, you should start up Hamachi, and I believe the very first start should be powered off, and it should look like this, and you want to click this power button right here and it will turn it on. And I believe you'll have to, since it's your first time using Hamachi and starting it up, it'll make you create a username, which my username is Nubcakes. So like I said, the very first start will make you create a username, and you can pick whatever name you want. So once you do that and it's fully powered up and it looks like mine, except for this part right here, that won't be there, but it'll assign you an IP address so that you'll use on the Hamachi network. So now that we have Hamachi all started up and we have an IP address and a username, we want to create a network for other Hamachi users to join, which will allow them to connect, will eventually allow them to connect to your Minecraft server. So what we want to do here is go to network and then create a new network. Now, your network ID can basically be whatever you want. It just can't be the same as somebody else's Hamachi network ID. So, I don't know, you could call it like your Minecraft username, then like MC server or something, which stands for Minecraft or whatever you want to make it. And this right here, you can password your server you can put a password on your network if you want to, which you don't have to do. But if you don't put a password, anybody that knows your network ID can connect to your network, which you might not want everybody connecting to your network, or you might not care. If you want your server more private though, and only you and your friends join, put a password on it. And once you fill in all the information, click create. And then after you do that, your network should pop up right here. As you can see, the network I created is called Tits McGee. And like I said, it'll pop up right here. And now, once you have your network created and stuff, this is the point where you want your friends to join your network on Hamachi. So anybody that wants to connect to your Minecraft server has to get Hamachi and connect to your network that you just created on Hamachi. So once your friends or whatever, or whoever's connecting, installs Hamachi, what they want to do is go to network and then join an existing network. And if I was my friend right now and I wanted to join my network Tits McGee that I created, I would type in Tits McGee and then the password I set for my network, and then click join. And once they click join, their name should pop up down here below the network name. So that's all we need to do in Hamachi for right now. And later we have to use this IP address right here, which I'll explain when we get there. So once you have all your friends and stuff connected to your network in Hamachi, once you're then you're basically good to go with Hamachi. Alright, so right now we can minimize that. And now we want to get the server client to actually like start the Minecraft server up and everything. So we can get that from minecraft.net. So go to minecraft.net, and then there should be a thing down here that says already bought the game with a question mark, and then a link that says download it here. Click that, and then scroll down a little bit, and there should be a section that says multiplayer server. Now find the blue highlighted link that says Minecraft server 1.7.4.jar, and click on that, and it should just automatically download. And if you're in Chrome, you'll come up with a little notification. Just click keep, and now it's downloaded. Now what we want to do is we want to put that file we just downloaded in a new folder. So go somewhere on your computer. It could either be on your desktop or like in your documents, like right here or something. I'm just going to put mine on an external hard drive I have. So what you want to do is you want to go to that wherever you want to create this folder, right click, and then go down here to new, and then click folder. And now this is where your server will be. This is a folder that your server will be located in. So you probably want to call it something like Minecraft server so you know. So I did that, and this folder's empty right now. And now what we want to do is that file that we downloaded, we want to drag that and drop it into that folder that we just created. And if you're using a different web browser or whatever else, or you maybe exited out of this, you just have to go to your downloads folder or wherever your downloads go and drag and drop it into the folder that you created. So now that we dragged and dropped it in there, we want to open it, and then we just want to double click it. And then this window will pop up, which is basically the command center for your server. This window, or this window that you're seeing, this has to be running for your server to run. And if you close it while you're like in your server playing, then the server will stop. So anyway, wait until it says done, and then we just want to close it because we have some other stuff we have to configure before we can actually just keep it running. So as you can see, once I double clicked on Minecraft Server 1.7.4, it came up with all these other files that it created, which are used to like manage your server. As you can see, there's like banned IPs, banned players, and all the other stuff. First, you might want to look at this ops thing and just double click it and maybe like add your Minecraft username in there, and then click file and then save. What that does is it allows you to op yourself in game, which allows you basically to control everything inside the server once you're in there. So anyway, our main focus though is this file that is just plainly called server. So if I double click on it, it opens up a WordPad that I can edit. But if yours isn't automatically set up like mine, you might have to right click and then go to open with, and then find either WordPad or Notepad, and then click on it, and then click OK. And then that document will open in one of those programs. So now that you've opened that file, what you want to look for in here is this line that says server -IP equals. And now what we want to do with that is we want to open up Hamachi and look at that IP address right here. Now this IP address is what we enter in the server IP equals section. So my IP address, which will be different from yours, is this right here. So just look at your IP address and enter it here. So I'll enter mine. Okay, so my IP address is entered in there, and you might want to change some other stuff, which I'll just give you a really quick overview of what these other things do. Max players, you're definitely not going to have 20 players while running a Hamachi server, so I'd just make that 10. Your view distance you can change, which I think 15 is the highest. If you want to change that, you don't really need to. It's fine where it is. And there's some other stuff. I mean, you can allow flight, which it's on false. If you want to allow flight, you can set it to true, which you just backspace the false and just type in true. And then, whoops. Okay. So, basically our main point though is to add that Hamachi IP that you have in here. So once you do that, you want to save it, and you have to make sure you save it or it won't work. So you just want to go down and click save. So now it's saved, and then you can exit. Okay, so now that we did that, we just want to double click on this again, Minecraft server 1.7.4, and this will come up again, and wait until it says done, and now you've pretty much done all the configuring you need to do and whatnot, and your friends are all connected and waiting to join your server. So you have to leave this window open. Every single time you start, like I said before, every single time you start your Minecraft server, this window has to be open for your server to run. So you just want to minimize this, and minimize this, and then you want to go and open Minecraft. Okay, as you can see, I've opened up Minecraft, and now what we want to do to connect to our server finally is go to multiplayer, and you can either direct connect or add a server, and for instructional purposes I'll just direct connect. And as you can see, I already have the IP address entered in there. And what we want to do is that go back to Hamachi, and the IP address that you have for Hamachi, you want to enter that IP address in your server address. So once you type it in everything, you just click join server. But I want to note something here, that any of your friends that you have that have joined your network on Hamachi, they have to use your Minecraft server. Your friends that have joined your network in Hamachi have to use your Hamachi IP address when they want to connect to the server. They don't use theirs, they use yours. So say, like right now, I'm like one of my friends, like say I'm Juices and I want to connect to the Minecraft server. What I do is I go into Minecraft and I type in this IP address to connect to it. I don't type in Juices, I type in this one right here, which is yours. So anyway, once you do that, you just click join server and you should just log in and you should be in there. So that is how you create a Minecraft server without any port forwarding or anything like that, using Hamachi. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to really go over. One tip though is, for this to work, you have to have Hamachi running and connected, and you have to have this on. You have to have this running all the time and have Hamachi running all the time for your Minecraft server to work correctly. You can't have one of them off or it won't work. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope this helped you make a Minecraft server without any port forwarding or anything like that. And if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment, and I will definitely get back to you and help you out with whatever you need. So anyway, guys, like I said, repeating it again, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you guys later.